Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is day 10 of Vlogmas and we are talking about posh parties. Is hosting a posh party a good thing? Is it a waste of time? Sharing to parties, does it matter? Getting host picks, does that help your sales? You know what? The answer to all of those are sort of like yes and no and maybe, because it depends a lot on you. So I have hosted about 3 parties. My first one, I was super excited. It was a huge deal apparently, and I worked really hard on this party. I went through people's closets. I made lists of the closet names and the items and all of this, and I spent the entire party sharing those items. So you don't need to do that. In fact, that was like too much for me. I don't know why I thought I had to do that. Anyway, my second party went much smoother. What I did is I liked these items. Like, okay, you get 100 items that you're allowed to make host picks. 10 of them can be yours. So you have about 90 maximum that you are allowed to share. I went and I liked all these items. I sent a message to the people just saying, hey, I'm just liking this as a future host pick for this party. You know, don't be worried if you send me an offer and I sort of ignore it. That's why I'm liking it at the moment. Just to sort of give them a heads up for number 1, it's a host pick, and number 2, if they do send out offers, I'm not going to be, accepting them. Anyway, that's what I chose to do. Other people will choose their items, and what they do is add a comment onto that listing saying, hey, I just picked this as a host pick. That's fine. Either way is fine. In fact, you don't even have to do either one. You don't have to do any of that. Really, all you have to do is pick your items at the start of the party, share them, and that's it. You're done. So it doesn't take that long, to be honest with you. My last party that I hosted was, and actually it was one of the reasons I don't host parties anymore. I applied to host. They got back to me like the day before, which is a little unreasonable, and they asked me to host a maternity party. Nothing wrong with that, except for I had absolutely no maternity items in my closet at all. So this was not going to be doing anything for me at all. But for some unknown reason, I just felt that I couldn't cancel that close to the party. That's me being sort of super responsible. So I did go out and I grabbed like a bra and a top that I put in my, just so I would have something. It cost me like $4 or something. The shirt has sold. This was like almost 2 years ago too, but the bra is still in my closet, and I don't know why, because it's new with tags, it's motherhood, maternities, it's just not selling. Anyway, I have learned that parties, they're not really for me. I don't even really share to parties all that much anymore. If I happen to be sitting here thinking about it, it's like, oh, okay, I'm going to share to that. Because the idea behind it is people who are looking for a specific brand might see, hey, there's that party going on, and I'm looking for something there, and go searching through the party. That's sort of the mindset behind it, or the thinking behind parties. I have never had one of my host picks sell, whether I gave a host pick or I actually got a host pick. None of those items have sold because of that. Do you know what I mean? And I don't add that to my titles because I think that's wasted characters. That's my opinion. I don't know about you. Maybe it works if you put it up there. I don't know. Have you ever had a host pick and it sold from the party? Because that would be really cool information to have. I've never had that, and for me, it feels that hosting can help you stay active on the app, which Poshmark likes, and they reward in a sense. So the more active you are and the more different ways that you are active, it is good for your Poshmark, closet. But I honestly don't think of parties very much anymore. I don't think, oh, I got a host pick, yay. I do. I think host picks are cool, but I don't get all giddy and stuff, and I don't put it in my titles. I have not hosted a posh party in a couple of years now since the maternity one, and I just don't feel that it's part of my business model at this point in time. If you are a newer reseller and you want to be more active, I would say absolutely, apply to host, because it gets you learning the app a little bit more and being social, which is a good thing. Another thing I want to talk about when talking about parties, that Poshmark has these Posh and Sips, and some of them are virtual, they're Zoom meetings, and some are in real life. And I want to know what your opinion is on them. I've been to a couple of virtuals a while ago when they first started doing them. And when Poshmark turned 8, they had a get-together in Toronto, and Paul and I both went. And we made it like a weekend type of thing because we went and we did some sourcing and we stayed over, and it was a really lovely time. And it was nice meeting those people. I would love to meet people from Poshmark or from eBay or from whatever reselling in real life to, talk and stuff. I think that's a really good way to build your community and to get ideas off of each other, because not one person knows everything, and getting other people's opinions really helps. I know it helps me. It just makes me feel like I'm part of something. And that's actually something, when you work for yourself, by yourself, you run that risk that you're going to be very lonely. I mean, I am fortunate I do have Paul, and we do bounce things off of each other, but we are together 24/7, and sometimes it's nice to talk to someone else. That's all. Anyway, that is it for today. Let me know what your thoughts on hosting Posh parties, or joining in with a Posh and Sip. Let me know what your feelings are about those down below. That is it. I'll be back tomorrow. Thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.